Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. Just kind of want to do a quick little chat with you guys. You know, I heard a pretty good analogy not too long ago, and it was from somebody who is a mentor of mine. Celeste, thank you for this. And I kind of took it and ran with it and added to it my own analogy about what I see going on in our lives. You know, let's talk about running from things and chasing things. Okay, that's what this is kind of about. I'm going to use what I believe is a great example that she used. You know, life is kind of like being on a, 5-lane highway, let's just say, right? Let's just say we're in a large city and, 4 or 5 lanes, right? And a lot of us are, driving along. We're, driving along at the same speed as traffic, right? We're staying in our lane and doing our thing, and we're just trying to get to work, on time. We've left on time. Everything's cooking. We're listening to a good radio, good music on the radio or on our phone or whatever. And then you've got these couple of nutcases, okay, that they're darting in and out of traffic, right? They're cutting people off. They're honking their horns. They're doing this at everybody and shaking their fist and calling these people all kind of names, really, when these people aren't even doing a thing, that would merit that kind of behavior, and truthfully, the behavior has nothing to do with those people, right? So, a couple of different things can happen, right? Certainly, the person can very well get a ticket, right? And it's going to cause this person to be later to work than they would have been if they'd have just stayed in their lane and, kept with the traffic, et cetera, right? And sometimes it gets really bad, okay? There can be, God forbid, but there can be an accident and there's injuries to other people. So, there's these people that he's hurt a little bit by hurling insults, at people and shaking his fist and, starting their Monday off bad when they're just trying to go make a living and do their adult thing, right? And then there's people that really, really get hurt, okay? Those are the people in life that we bleed on who really didn't cut us, right? These people are driving along. They have nothing to do with this jackass, right? And look, we've all been the jackass. No shame here, okay? Myself, I don't think anybody listening to this has not been in either of the 2 roles that I'm describing on this highway we call life, right? But, this is the thing, I use the analogy of going to work, but, what's really happening, and, this is very much a good analogy to what is going on energetically. This person is chasing something is what's happening. Now, in my analogy, he's chasing going to work on time, right? So he probably is going to be late because when you chase something, law of attraction says that it's going to run from you, okay? So he's probably going to be late because he's overly focused on fearing being late for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. But, okay, energetically, we're chasing something and it's running from us, okay? And, or maybe we're running from something. I think it's both, okay? Hear me out. Many times the runner-chaser whole dynamic goes hand in hand with a lot of the twin flame teachings, and there is an element of truth to that in the twin flame community. You guys know by now, how I feel about 95% of the twin flame experts, quote unquote, out there, okay? And I've called them out before. No need to go there again. If you haven't seen my earlier videos about soul connections, there are a couple in my playlist on my channel called Self-Improvement, right? And it talks about twin flames, soul connections, mirroring, and all that kind of stuff is covered in some of those. But and I talk about the runner chaser then too. But okay, this dude, right? Suppose that, he's flying down the freeway, right, of life, and he actually doesn't get stopped for a ticket, and he doesn't, he or she, and I don't mean that to be, because I have been this person, so this is a genderless analogy, okay, but, he doesn't get a ticket that day, and he doesn't, get in an accident. And, he pulls up to the, he gets off the interstate and he pulls up to the red light, right? Where he's going to probably go straight, turn left or right to go to the office, okay? And about 5 seconds later, you know you've been in this position, right? Pulls up next to you. The people that you're sitting there shaking your fist at and doing this at, right, are sitting there and they kind of, I mean, I can't help it. It's funny because, you know, I've been in both of these situations. I've been the jackass and I've watched the jackass. And I just kind of turn and I look and I think, what in hell made this? And I'm staring straight at him. I'm sitting right next to him at the red light, and I got to the same place, you know. Now, if they got in a wreck or got a ticket, I'm probably ahead of them, but okay. All right, so put yourself in the shoes of the jackass real quick, because I've been the jackass, okay? I have. All right, so you're sitting at the red light. You know, these other two people that you went around and you were honking at and all this kind of stuff and cussing at and calling every name in the book, they pull up next to you and they kind of turn and they probably just smile like, did you really get anywhere? What was that all about? And, you know, but here's the difference. In this highway, on an energetic, you know, thing, the running and chasing, what's really going on, whether you think you're a twin flame and you're in the runner chaser situation, or even if you've gotten past running, okay, let me tell you what you're really chasing and running from at the same time. You know, the person on your left that you're looking at, that other driver, you know who that is? That's your higher self. Right. That's exactly right. On your right, a couple of lanes over, the lanes next to you, you know who that is? That's your spirit guides. You've been running from yourself. You've been running from your soul. Your soul's probably sitting in one of those lanes too. Your higher self, however you want to look at it, right? You don't want to face those things in your life and face the fact that everything you need is inside and not with another person, right? Chasing another person, okay, is not going to give you anything. Chasing money or the next job or, you know, whatever is not going to give you a thing, right? You've got to slow down and listen to your, you know, listen to source, spirit guides, higher self, soul, whatever, okay? Because look, your shadow self, you know, I've seen memes and it's like this. You can run from your shit. You can hide, you can drink, you can move to a new town, find a new relationship, but it doesn't matter until you work through it. You're gonna stay on that hamster wheel chasing something that you're never going to find because you are looking in the wrong place. So Celeste, thank you for the analogy. And you know, I want to just refer you guys. Rich Lob has a video, and I've got it in my playlist called Self-Improvement, and literally it's about looking for the right place but in the wrong thing. So anyway, I just wanted to share that little analogy. I've had it on my heart for a while. Here I am enjoying the day. I'm sitting in my car and it was time. So I took the time and I did it right now. I hope this helps someone. If you haven't already done so, certainly subscribe to my channel, right? Like this video, comment below, let me know what you think, okay? All right, much love to everyone, and until I talk to you next time, I wish you the very best peace and happiness.